Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the E30 once again, and I've been doing some work off camera, so I want to show you guys a little bit of what I've done and just give you guys a quick little recap just to get you guys up to speed on what I've been doing. So I took out the subframe out of the E30 to get it reinforced. As you guys know, I had all those Geargistic reinforcement tabs, and I finally got them welded onto the subframe, sandblasted, welded, and then I painted it. Came out really good. Everything should be strong and it should be ready for the weight of the V8. And meanwhile, I had the subframe out. I pretty much had really nothing else to do, so I started working on some rust. I don't know if you guys saw it in some of my earlier videos, but this frame rail right here kind of had some rust on the side. It was more like surface rust. I wouldn't say it was anything too serious to where it damaged like the metal. Just something that I wanted to take care of on my E30. Don't really like rust on cars at all. It kind of scares me, honestly, especially on these older cars. You really got to take care of them. I just grinded mine down to like bare metal. I didn't really have that much on mine anyway, but I sprayed some rust reformer on it afterwards, and I let it cure for 24 hours, and that pretty much turns it into a paintable surface. I didn't paint mine, but I did put this RP342, which is a heavy protective like wax coating, and it works really good against like protecting metal for like rust and stuff. I watched a lot of videos on this thing and it works really well. I've seen like metals up to like a year outside and it does absolutely nothing to those metals. So this stuff works really good, and I highly recommend it if you guys are going to be doing like rust prevention on your E30. But everything's all taken care of now, so I'm going to go ahead and put the whole bottom of the car back together and hopefully get this thing on the floor today and show you guys my new wheels. So let's get to work. Alright, so I think I just finished up with everything as far as like the subframe, steering rack, sway bars, control arms. I think everything is all bolted down. Everything looks good. So I should be able to take the car off jack stands and put the new wheels on the E30 already. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, these are the new wheels that I picked up for my E30. I got these like maybe 3 months ago. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had these in my garage just sitting around. I already got the rear ones on, those fit perfect. I did test fit the front ones, and I was having some rubbing issues against like the strut, but I picked up some spacers, 5mm on the front, and I think that should clear it. The sizing is 16x8 with an offset of 25 all around. Tires are 205 45 16. I bought everything all together. I got a really good deal on this stuff. I drove about 4 hours to pick these up because it was such a killer deal. I always imagined my E30 with TE37s, either in a bronze or black finish, and I happened to get the bronze one, but it's still gonna look absolutely amazing because my car is black, and I think it just flows perfectly, and it's gonna look so good once I finish this build. But let's go ahead and slap these on. I'm gonna roll out the car outside and give you guys a couple shots of what the TE37s look like on the E30. So let's do it. Alright, so it is a different day, and I hope you guys like the wheels on the E30. I think they look really great. It just needs a lot more work just to actually flow with the car. I know I don't have any suspension, so it's kind of like a monster truck height. It's definitely going to need a lot more work for these wheels to really complement like the whole entire look of the car that I'm going for. So probably once I bag it, it's probably gonna look a lot better, and once I actually paint the car, I'm gonna be doing a lot more things. I'm not just gonna be doing a V8 swap. I mean, I'm gonna be doing some cosmetic stuff and make this car look awesome, make sure these wheels look really good on this car. But moving on to the next thing, I am gonna be taking off the front cover, front bumper, headlights, and everything. I'm gonna strip the entire front end because I am gonna be doing a removable core support. Initially, I wasn't gonna do one because I've heard mixed thoughts about this. A lot of people say it kind of ruins the structural integrity of like the car and everything, but the way I see it is I'm gonna be pulling out this V8 multiple times, a lot of test fit, a lot of trial and error, so I might as well just cut into it and make it a removable core support. So I am going to be following Garageaholic's DIY on how he did his front end removable. I trust him. He does a lot of swaps, and he says this is probably like one of the best methods. So if you guys want to check out his video, I'll leave a link down below in the description, and I'll probably make a separate video myself of me doing it and just show you guys how I did mine. So let's go ahead and begin stripping the front end, take off the front cover, front bumper, headlights, grills, and everything, and try to get this thing prepped up and just try to make a plan as to how I'm going to do it. So let's get started. Alright, so I finally got the bumper off. This is probably one of the most painful bumper removals of my entire life. It literally has like so many screws. I would say at least 10 screws just to take off this entire bumper, and there's just like so many little things that you have to take off just to access some of these bolts. But I finally got it off. I stripped the entire front end, took off the headlights, took off the grills, skinny grills, took off the front bumper, the valence, everything, took it off. And I'm gonna be making these cuts probably sometime this week, and I'll make a video on where I'm gonna make these cuts, and I'll also leave a link down below in the description to the video that I'm gonna be following by Garageaholic. Pretty much gonna cut it right here, and also going to be drilling out the spot welds near like the fender area, and it's going to remove like just this middle half of the core support, and that should give us like the access that I'm going to need to drop the motor in. It's going to make my life 100 times easier, and this is why I'm doing it now. But I already got all these little plaques cut up. This one's going to go right here. We're going to drill like a hole, and there's going to be a bolt going through it with a nut on the other end. A bunch of little cool things that we're going to be doing to it, and it should be strong as the stock one. So that's probably going to be my next video. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and just stay tuned with all the videos that I'm uploading on this swap. And yeah guys, I'm just gonna leave it at this. We did a lot in this video, so thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Just wait for me. If you can't, you won't see. Our love is such a natural thing. Our love is such a natural thing.